Welcome back to Random Episode Review. Today we're taking a look at Season 4, Episode 14 of Deep Space Nine. We open with Dr. Bashir poisoning Major Kira for his own personal amusement. Turns out, Kira is heading off to a conference between the Bajoran and Cardassian people to discuss the Klingon problem. Oh yeah, at this point in the series, the Klingons are a bit of a problem. Oh hey, Gul Dukat has arrived. He's captaining a freighter now. There is some required watching for this episode. You should check out Season 4, Episode 5 entitled Indiscretion to learn all about Dukat's daughter. And this amazing moment right here.
Let me see what I can do.
Get it out!
Dukat's life isn't going so well. His ship sucks, his wife left, and he's really grumpy about the whole situation. But he's trying to keep his pride intact. He's running his freighter like a proud military ship, battle drills and all. And though his ship can blow up rocks good, that's about all it can do offensively. And while Dukat's life kinda sucks right now, he's still pretty happy that he didn't murder his daughter. Oh, and of course he continues to have the hots for Kira in this episode, which is delightful. But dinner with the good majors cut short when they get to the site of the conference and find that the whole place has been destroyed by the dastardly Klingons. Those darn Klingons. They find the Klingon bird of prey that is responsible, and while Kira protests this very silly move, Dukat fires their rock-blasting phasers at the Klingons that don't really even dent the bird of prey. The Klingons just leave the freighter alone and warp away. There is no honor in destroying such a pathetic ship. Dukat is not amused. Kira has a plan though. They can't just let the Klingons get away. They're the only ship in range to deal with them. Kira proposes obtaining a ground-based disruptor from the planet below and mounting it inside the ship's cargo hold. This is one of those moments where Dukat has to learn how to fight like a freedom fighter and not just a military man. Oh, and hey, side note, this is the first time we see Damar. Oh neat, this big gun kills rocks way better than the old one, so that's good. We start to understand Dukat's motivations here. Sure, he obviously wants to get his old job back, but he also wants to do what is best for his people. And I love how Dukat just keeps belittling Kira's current love interest through the whole episode.
Like Shakar, it amazes me that a woman as intelligent and sophisticated as you could be attracted to such a lumbering, simplistic field hand. I mean, what could the two of you possibly talk about?
He's so infatuated with the Major and spends most of the episode trying to get her to fight alongside him. And remember, of course, this is the dude that led the occupation of her homeworld. An occupation that lasted for like 50 years. So probably not gonna happen. Then we get a little phaser rifle lesson. I guess the Cardis make a good gun. Zail, it's pronounced
See how.
oh, you moron, really out of her comfort zone here as she tries to prepare for the fight with the Klingons. She's no soldier and Kira seems to know it. We get a conversation about how they both see Dukat from different angles. One is a father and one is a murderer. They are both correct, of course, if you try to forget that Dukat was very close to killing Zail to save his job. Ooh. And Kira makes it very clear that she won't forgive Dukat. And honestly, you can't really blame her. Anyway, they figure out where the Klingons will hit next through some nonsense.
I think we've underestimated their intelligence network.
And come up with a plan to lure the bird of prey out by tricking them into thinking the freighter is carrying refined dilithium instead of a big old gun in their cargo hold. Dukat hits on Kira again.
I told you we make a good team, Major. You are as insightful a woman as you are intriguing.
Warning.
This dude just can't take a hint. Anyway, they get to the planet and wait for the Klingons to take the bait. Dukat dreams of demoting the man that's boning his wife, which seems like a pretty tame response if you ask me. Oh, we can't linger on that now. The Klingons are here, and they take the bait, and thank goodness they never raised their shields. I just love this line.
On the authority of the Klingon Empire and the disruptors, I have pointed at your vessel.
Man, I love the Klingons. The Klingons tractor the freighter in nice and close. The freighter takes the shot, and it really knocks the bird of prey back and takes out their engines. Nice. Except they probably should have aimed for the Klingons' disruptors because, oh crap. I just love how they seem to be surprised that the Klingons fire back at them.
They're relocking their disruptors on us. All power to forward shields.
Our fearless heroes decide to beam over to the Klingon ship, fight off the Klingons enough to get to their transporter and beam all of the Klingons to the freighter and all the Cardassians to the bird of prey. Oh well, those Klingons are certainly having a bad day, aren't they? Oh god, Dukat killed them all. Oh well. So things are looking up for Dukat. He's got himself a new ship and Klingon intelligence that he can use to get his old job back. Huzzah! Except the Cardassians don't want to fight the Klingons. They offered him his new job back, but Dukat wants to fight the Klingons, not search for diplomatic solutions. So he's decided to wage his own little war on the Klingons with his newly obtained bird of prey. I love this speech from Dukat.
Don't you see, Major? They're paralyzed. They're beaten and defeated. I am the only Cardassian left. And if no one else will stand against the Klingons, I will.
Mark Limo is just a treasure. He makes one final plea for Kira to join him, and she gives him the final nah. And then she gets Dukat to let Zail go back to Deep Space Nine with her instead of having her fight with her father. This causes Odo some confusion. And that's the episode. And obviously any Dukat episode is just a bona fide gem. The willingness for Deep Space Nine to give even the villains, and yes, Dukat is a villain, some depth, is one of the things that really makes Deep Space Nine such a special show. It really did do such a good job of exploring its characters and giving them shades of gray to really make them feel more real. Dukat is, of course, a bad dude. He's a bad dude with a father and a cause. And maybe given some time, Kira can make him a little less evil. Wait, no. Yeah, no. He's evil. Screw him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hit subscribe. If you liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.